Hi everybody, welcome back to Critical Mass. I got my Donald Duck cup and he's angry today because it's been a bad week for cruising industry, so we decided we're going to talk about some good things, and that is the top money-making movies of the past 20 years, the top grossing film worldwide each year, and we are going to put them into numerical order from best to worst.
According to us.
According to us.
And it's not necessarily our favorite movies. We have to rank only the movies that made the most money each year.
By the numbers. Everything's by the book. All right, now we can move these as we go. So we might start a movie off at number 10, and then later on we're gonna know it should be number 5, or it should drop down. So that's where we're gonna start. What's our first movie we're gonna talk?
Okay, so Mission Impossible 2.
Okay.
Okay, you remember that one more clearly than I do,
Yes,
so
I do.
give us the gist.
It's Tom Cruise's second movie in the franchise. He's now a confirmed bona fide spy. They enlist the help of an ex-girlfriend of the bad guy of the movie, and she goes undercover. They're trying to get back a viral disease. What a thing to be talking about nowadays, a viral disease. And there's a time limit, and there's, I think it's Mandy Newton?
Let's go with that.
Okay. Recognize her when you see her, but not his best movie in the franchise by no means, but it was much anticipated after the first movie.
Honestly, I don't remember really starting to like them until like 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I like them all. It's one of my favorite franchises. I'll watch them all the time, even this one. So let's put this one at number 10 to start.
Okay.
And we'll work it down the list.
The next one is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone from 2001.
Number 1. The first Harry Potter movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very popular, big on books, and I was charmed by the movie, the first series, the cute kids and the fantasy world and all that. Lots of holes, lots of flaws, but really it's Harry Potter, and it turned into a huge franchise. So where do you think we should put this one?
Well, did you like it better than Mission Impossible 2?
I would have to say that you're going to have to put that one in front of Mission Impossible 2.
Why? Just because most people like it?
No, it was a better done movie. That, like I said, MI2 was not his best in this franchise by no means. It's no Ghost Protocol. It's no nothing. So
okay, so how about let's put this at number 5.
Number 5 to start with.
Okay, so it's Philosopher's Stone.
Okay.
In 2002, it was Lord of the Rings: Two Towers.
Ooh. My favorite of the 3 movies. My favorite of the Lord of the Rings movies altogether, including The Hobbit. I will put that at least number 2 right now. It's got to go ahead of, for me, it's ahead of Harry Potter.
Like, I would be so confident to put this at number 1.
I mean,
let's just leave that open.
I'm pretty okay with that too, myself.
Really? Two Towers?
I'm judging from what's out there, it was such a well-acted movie, well done. You know, the big fight scene at the, yeah. Okay, I'm good with that.
In 2003, we had Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, which was the 3rd movie.
Which had that 55 different endings to the movie, where you thought it was over and then it wasn't over, and you thought it was over again and it wasn't over. That kind of took a lot of the movie. They had 28 minutes of ending, by the way, so that took a lot away from me. I'm going to drop that down. That's even below
the first Harry Potter's movie.
Yeah, it wasn't as epic as Lord of the Rings, like the Two Towers. It was like the fight scene in Two Towers was great. The fight scene at the end in that one was kind of CGI predictable.
Yeah.
So I put that down in the 8 and 9 category.
Which one? 8?
Let's go with 8 for now.
Okay. LOTR, Return of the King. In 2004, we had Shrek 2. This is the one where Puss in Boots helps them thwart Prince Charming.
Okay. As if that has never happened in any of the other ones. The first Shrek I enjoyed. Never really cared for any other Shrek after that.
I remember really liking the second one, anticipating it and being pleasantly surprised at how funny it was.
Okay. I did not.
Puss in Boots, it was so good that Puss in Boots became its own character for another cartoon series with Antonio Banderas. So it was very well received.
But is it better than Lord of the Rings: Return of the King? Harry Potter, The Two Towers. You see where I'm putting that at. Because Shrek 1 was really good. I don't know if Shrek 2 is anywhere near these guys.
I think I liked it more than Mission Impossible 2.
Well, considering you don't even remember Mission Impossible 2.
Very forgettable.
But I remember both, but I'd say they're neck and neck, if anything.
Put it at 9 for now?
Okay, let's put her at 9. Knocking these off, just like that.
Okay, in 2005 we had Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and that was the 4th movie.
The dragons. Harry, did you put your name in there? You put a spell on it. You couldn't do it. What are you talking about? Dumb. Okay. This was a lot of people anticipating it because of the dragons. They saw the dragons in the preview. And it turned out to be one dragon scene and a lot of silly stuff, like the mermaids underneath the sea and stuff. Not as good as Philosopher's Stone. Not as good as Lord of the Rings. Either one of them.
To be honest, after the first movie,
They all dropped off.
I was not taken by any of the Harry Potter movies.
Not as much.
I liked the actors and the characters. I did not like the movie.
The stories.
Yeah.
And especially near the end.
So I would be okay bringing it down, way down.
Yep,
There.
pick a number.
15 for
go,
now?
Go for that.
So Goblet of Fire at 15. Now we have in 2006 Pirates of the Caribbean 2. That's the second movie. Dead Man's Chest.
See, I remember being disappointed with every single one of these movies after the first one. And I mean, the change of cast, and it didn't matter. It was nowhere near as good as the first movie. So I would put this way down.
But I would say that the second movie was still better than all the ones that followed.
Yes, but it's not Two Towers better. It's not Philosopher's Stone better. It's not Lord of the Rings King better. Is it better than Goblets of Fire?
I think yes.
Do you even remember what's in the movie?
I remember liking it.
So that would be a no.
I remember, see, there's a lot of times where you have sequels. Well, there's so
many that they just blended in, and
yeah.
You might be thinking happily about 2 or 3 of the other ones and thinking they're kind of this one, but...
I remember being disappointed that the cast had changed. Like not in
that one though. It was still the original cast in the second one.
But didn't they not focus on them so much?
No, they were still there in that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, all blended in.
See what
I just remember I liked it.
Yeah, I didn't like any of them after the first one, I'll be honest.
It didn't become tired at that point.
Well, I'm guessing there might be some more Pirates of the Caribbean movies in this list, so... Because they did well, they made a lot of money, so if we put it any higher, is the next one going to be better?
Okay, so where would you put it then? Was it better or worse than Goblet of Fire?
Well, because it has let's put it at 14, because it still had the original cast. But,
Okay, Dead Man's Chest.
But see, you say, oh, they all blend in, but we remember the Two Towers distinctly from the 3 movies of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but I think it was...
Because these movies blend in, and those movies stand out.
But it was in my opinion, it was the best movie of the best trilogy ever made.
True, but I mean, even Star Wars, even though we don't like all the Star Wars movies, each one stands out and apart from another, where these just blend.
Well, really? Do the prequels, each prequel movie stand out?
I said the new movie stars.
Wow.
We're talking recent.
Alright.
Alright, next list. Here we go.
Another Pirate of the Caribbean movie
I knew
in
it.
2007. It's the 3rd one, and it's At World's End.
If you can tell me anything that happened in that movie, you can put it anywhere you want on the list.
No idea. It might be the one where they go see the witch woman. I don't know.
And they changed the cast. Obviously, it didn't interest us at all. I'm okay down at, say, 18.
18, yeah, let's get it out of there. At World's End. Alright, 2008 we had The Dark Knight.
Oh.
This will be interesting.
I like The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
So I like it better than The Two Towers.
This is the one with Heath Ledger as
Yeah.
the Joker. Probably the best performance in any of the hero movies ever.
I still would be okay at number 2.
Dark Knight at number 2. Yeah, because I'd still prefer to watch The Two Towers.
Yeah. Yeah. Great performance, groundbreaking, but if I had to watch, you have to watch 24 hours of the one movie, it would be The Two Towers.
Yeah. Alright, in 2009, ooh, Avatar.
Avatar? Like Avatar, not
Avatar.
not the animation Avatar?
No,
Okay.
that would not be on the list.
See, I liked Avatar at the time, but a lot of it was the special effects.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, I know, I'm just comparing it to other movies. I liked it better than I did Harry Potter. So I'd be okay in the 3 or 4 spot.
I loved Avatar when it came out. I was very taken by it. All these people who said, oh, Avatar, it's just the same old story as Dances with Wolves and Ferngully. I don't care. Like, The Meg is just another Jaws movie. I don't care.
Every movie's another movie at one point.
Yeah. So, would I prefer Avatar over The Dark Knight? I think I would. So, do we make the switch?
I don't know if I would prefer it over The Dark Knight. We almost have to go see The Dark Knight again in theaters just to remember it.
Okay, now let's go back in time. How we felt watching Avatar for the first time, and how we felt watching The Dark Knight for the first time.
See, I was so impressed with Heath Ledger more than I was at the time with Batman.
Huh?
With the actor who played Batman.
Right. But what about Avatar?
What I'm saying, I'm just comparing the movies right now. So, and Avatar, I really wasn't impressed with the acting of anybody.
But the epic story?
It was the story and the visual effects. I'm okay if you want to make the switch, because I'm that close to both.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to put Avatar at number 2, I'm okay with that. I'm putting it on you.
You know what? I normally would take this opportunity to put Avatar at number 2, but there is so much hate for Avatar.
There is.
It's a very divisive movie.
But a lot of that is they also hate the director. They don't like the director.
How
Because
can
he's
you not like him?
he's so good. He's so good at what he does, so people have to hate him. If you're successful, you have to be hated.
I'll put it at number 3.
I might want to move that later, but we'll see.
Reluctantly.
All right, we might want to move some later. Let's see, what's next?
In 2010, Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3?
Toy Story 3.
I wasn't as in love with this one as other people were. It was more sad at points than anything. They were holding hands. You know? Yeah, and considering it was made for kids, it's just...
I wasn't taken with the whole storyline with the teddy bear mob boss in the daycare center. It's kind of boring to me.
That's Toy Story 4.
No, that's the one with the ventriloquist puppet.
Oh yeah, that's who I thought you were talking about.
No.
Because they're in a toy store.
Oh, a teddy bear and he was a mob boss.
Okay. I'm okay down.
I'm thinking... Oh, I think we have to move Mission Impossible 2 down to fit Toy Story 3 just below Shrek 2.
Toy Story 3 better than Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible 2 wasn't very good. I just still liked it. So, okay. In fact, I would drop MI probably to 13 if you're going to drop it, because I think some other movies are going to fill in that square.
Okay, and Toy Story 3 goes where here?
for now, right above it at 12. So we have our first move. First official move in our list so far.
Sorry, Tom. I love you, but
and there's not much getting like changed around. That's a lot of movies we have down so far, but things can change. Let's see. We're getting newer movies now. All right, well, I think this is a good place to stop. We're about halfway done. We've done pretty good so far placing these without having to move anybody around at all. But I think as the newer, better movies come out,
we don't know if they're better.
they're not better. Movies nowadays are getting worse. But the top grossing ones, I imagine we're going to see a lot of Marvel, we're going to see a lot of Disney. So let's see what happens. And yeah, tune in next time. How did we do so far? Did you guys agree with some of these? Are you absolutely horrified at some of our choices? Let us know and tune in for the next video coming up very soon. Until next time, we'll see you on the channel.